Organizations tab helps you keep track of the organizations your clients work with, everything from banks to insurance companies to lawyers. You might find that several of your clients work with the same lawyer, or maybe they use the same bank but different branches. The information provided in the Organizations tab is really useful later when it comes to creating confirmation letters and engagement letters too. So TPS is great at helping you organize and keep this information handy. If you look here on the screen, similar to some of the other tabs in Client Properties, if you look down at the bottom, there's a list of all the organizations I've ever entered for any of my clients. I only have a few showing down here. You might have a whole slew of them. The blue arrow over here on the left allows me to bring up the organization and attach it to my client Audio King's record. I can edit what's down here by clicking on this button here and just editing the information, or I can remove an organization if we're no longer using it. So if I knew that my client Audio King also worked with Wells Fargo, I could simply click the blue arrow to bring up Wells Fargo, and then it's going to give me some fields to fill out here, like the contact person, the account number, and the description, and then I would just click save, and Wells Fargo would then be attached to Audio King. If none of these apply to Audio King, I can come up here and click the plus sign and create a new organization. I'll go ahead and call this New Empire Bank. Now for the type, I can choose from what I have in here. I have bank, insurance, lawyer, other. You may have something else in here or nothing at all. If there's something in here that I want that's not there, I can click the plus sign to add a new item, or I can edit what's in there or remove one. I'm going to put bank as mine in here, and then I can put a description in if I need to add any other information. But I'll go ahead and click save. And you can see that New Empire Bank came down here to the bottom now. Now when I go to click to add them up to attach it to Audio King, again, it's going to ask for a contact person. Now the contact people have to be filled out on the contacts screen. So on the contacts tab of the client properties, and there's a video in there that shows you how to do that. But I can't just add a contact in here right from this screen. So my options are to choose somebody that's in here. If the person that's my contact at New Empire Bank is not showing in here, my options are to either not pick anybody right now, put in the account number, description, and save it like this, and then it would come up here. There just wouldn't be a contact person attached to it. Of course, there would be an account number if I entered that in there. So what I would need to do at this point is then go over to my contacts tab, add the contact. Once they're added, I could come in here and edit it, and then choose the contact person in here. So I could do that, or before bringing them up, I could come over to the contacts tab, add the person, and then repeat the process over here. Just start it over and bring New Empire Bank up and add the contact at that time. For now, I'll just say that, let's put John Doe as my contact person. I'll just put in a random number as my account number. Save it, just so you can see how it shows up here at the top. And that's all there is to the Organizations tab.